Um, I just want to find out from Mr. Manoj Shanker. So yes, we have had this plan, and the strategic considerations I think have been laid out for us well. So when you are thinking about technology, and you mentioned to me this morning that you're not a BPO, you're actually a technology company. So when you are thinking about customer experience and technology and their interdependence, in your experience, have you found an optimal mix, a balance where you can say this is the sweet spot where experience and technology work well?
Okay. First of all, I think to answer this question, we need to understand what's happening in the industry, what's happening in the technology sphere. And I think Julius presented a first slide that was a great slide where today we are living in a very fast and dynamic world. The change what we are experiencing today is that did not happen in last 10 years, is happening in last 1 year. And the change is happening now. A lot of people still believe that it's going to happen maybe in 2 years or 3 years or 5 years time. But very few people are actually realizing is the change is slightly happening, and it's happening right now. And I think everybody knows that customer is key and is a focal point for our business. But how many people are actually able to imagine that what are the ways to now look at the same customer in a different way? And what is the role of technology in meeting those customer expectations? Okay. So I think here there's a role for technology in a big way, and because be it a banking industry, insurance industry, agriculture, healthcare, we talked about 4 big agenda for the government here. Technology is an integral part of it. And this technology is changing very rapidly. And we're talking about the balance. Now I'll give examples about several industries where technology is actually disrupting the business. So especially in the area of banking and insurance, I think those industries today, they cannot do a standard approach to see this is what I'm going to invest and this is what I'm going to get the return today. Okay. If you have that approach, probably you are going to be in the losing end. But the way it is changing now is that what is coming in terms of new technology, for example, artificial intelligence and the blockchain. We're talking about robotic process automation. We're talking about big data and cloud. These are some of the key technology everybody's talking about. But what's also heartening to know that in a country like Kenya, there is a huge amount of enthusiasm among the young people. And the young people are today trying to learn these technology, and they are going to be the feeder for the industry. So it's a very interesting and a very dynamic field. And I'm not sure, even in the audience here, there are many people without knowing, maybe experiencing the artificial intelligence. Yeah. So when it comes to a company like Techno, what is the balance which we have to derive between adapting the technology and the customer experience? We are thinking radically different. Yeah? And we are not trying to be a catching up kind of a game, or trying to be in the front, leading the technology and giving some of the solutions that we have.
No, thank you. Thank you very much. So if I followed that correctly, just trying to summarize, is that A, there is a big role for technology in experience. And in order to find that sweet spot, then we have to realize that it's changing rapidly. So what might be an optimal balance today might not hold tomorrow.
Absolutely.
The other thing I've heard you say very, very clearly is around disruption, the standard approach, and we have to think about big data. I'm glad you spoke about artificial intelligence. I'm sure we'll be having more conversation around that. And thinking radically different. So thanks for that insight. It really just says experience has to move in the same pace.
Absolutely.
Thank you.